Shalom, shalom, shalom. Peace and blessings. I changed my mind. I was going to do this message tomorrow, but I'm going to do it right now because I've been in a situation where I've been having to do everything on my own, 10 toes down, and it kind of bothers me that, Yasharel is supposed to be a family, but I can't get nobody to, support or help me in my time of need, but that's okay because I'm all right with doing it by myself because I know Yahuah God is my provider. It's like people always want to be chief over you and want to have rank over you and want to, be over you, but they don't want to send no help. They don't want to send no support. They don't want to meet your needs. You know what I'm saying? The Most High, he made us a helpmate, but the way, things are going these days, these women, they don't want to be no helpmate. They want to be independent. They want to put their money and all this other stuff, in front of the order, in front of the principles of the Most High. Want to brag about their degrees and all this other stuff that they brag about, and say how they don't need no man and how they don't, how they don't need no man. They talk about us like we dogs and like we ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? But that time is coming to an end, and it's gonna be real short. And I'm finna prove it to you. A lot of brothers don't already did, this message. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna do my rendition of this message because, a lot of people don't, the word says, and all I get and understanding. And, the Most High, when he created the heavens and the earth and everything in it, and he created man in his image and in his likeness, and he created woman, he created man as the head. So, in this hour, like I've been telling people, he told us in the last days that there will be signs in the heavens and the heavens. So when you go outside and you look at the sun, the moon is up with the sun. But the moon ain't supposed to be up with the sun. The order was supposed to be the sun, then the sun would go down, then the moon would come up and shine this light. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way that it was supposed to be. But now, because you have to understand that everything that goes on in the earth is symbolic to what's happening physically. So, I ain't dealing with no other nation. I'm dealing with the African American, the so-called African American. I'm dealing with the so-called Negro, colored, whatever y'all want to call us. You know what I'm saying? We the true children of Yasharel. Our women, they want to be twerking, and having OnlyFans, and they want to listen to Cardi B and all these Sexy Red and all these these whores who out here man, I seen I couldn't believe it. Like, you know what I'm saying? They had these little girls, man, at the party with all they little homegirls, and they was singing to the song Sexy Red, hands on your knees. I was like, man, this is the state of our black women. You know what I'm saying? Because, and I ain't speaking of I ain't speaking of no other nation, because this was done to us purposely. How, Zaddy, you know what I'm saying, gave the woman the power. They get Section 8, they get TANF, they get all these things, but they want to talk about us and say that we ain't nothing, and we ain't, when they don't understand that, we got an enemy over us too, that's trying to keep us down as Hebrew men. They don't want to listen to, us vent to them about nothing. They don't want to help nothing. You know what I'm saying? All they want to do is talk down on the Hebrew man, or the so-called black man Negro. You know what I'm saying? But they don't understand that, that Yahuah Elohim is a God of order. You know what I'm saying? And I had the pleasure of listening to this one guy one day, and he was speaking on how God gave, how Elohim or Yahuah gave Adam the commandments, gave Adam the law. He made Adam the head, not the woman. But these days these women think just because they get a little money that they can be the head over a man. They can talk to a man and treat a man any kind of way and don't gotta respect him. They can just talk to him and do him any kind of way. We've been so corrupted by the music and by the televisions playing on our emotions, trying to get us to relinquish our logic, to appease. Everything is to appease to this woman, when this woman was put on the earth to appease you. But they reversed the roles, because that's the plan of the enemy. But I'm gonna read this for you. And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name, to take away our reproach. So what does that mean, to take away your reproach? Reproach, you know what I'm saying? Let's look up the definition of reproach. It is a mild rebuke or an implied criticism, to criticize or rebuke someone. So to take away their reproach, because, in this hour we living in, it is the plan of the enemy to cause the man to basically, destroy the man, to destroy the head. Because if you could destroy the man and destroy the head, the woman ain't no problem. You could destroy her easily. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing to destroy a woman. The woman is, not. I mean, you got some of these women out here that can defend themselves, can shoot a gun or whatever, fight, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But the majority of them, it's going to be easy. Just like the Most High gave me revelation the other day with that, what was that young woman name, that Carly or something like that said she got kidnapped and she sent a baby on the side of the road, and then come to find out, you know what I'm saying, that she didn't really get kidnapped, that it was just a hoax. You know what I'm saying? But see, the reason why they did that was because, and the reason why that happened was because when it really started going down, you know what I'm saying, this gonna be like, oh, they just crying wolf. You know what I'm saying? They did that so when it really started happening, won't nobody believe y'all. See, that's why the Most High made the man head, because he could see things that this woman can't see, because she thinks with her emotions more than she thinks logically. You know what I'm saying? The man can smell bullshit, see bullshit, and hear bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But a woman, you know what I'm saying, thinking she's smarter than a man, and she got more game than a man. You ain't doing nothing but manipulating and tricking a man. But it say, to take away the reproach. And in that day shall the branch of Yahuah be beautiful and glorious, and and the fruit of the earth shall be excellent and comely for them that are escaped of Israel. So, like I was saying, they gonna ask to take on your name, because the way the current society is going, they want to effeminize the man. When you look at most of the so-called Negro, the so-called colored, the so-called African American, they either locked up, incarcerated, or they infeminized, or they in the closet or something, or they in the grave in Sheol. So what does that mean? That means that the ratio of women to men is probably 20-1. And then, that's like, you see, that's the thing that they do to keep us divided, is, try to keep us, Europeanized, to live by the way that they live, instead of the way, the scriptures have told us that we can live. You go all through the scriptures, it ain't nowhere in the scriptures where it say a man got to be married to one woman. Even these so-called Hebrew Israelites out here, pushing this one marriage. Well, what about another woman that, that, she want a family and she want to have children? What's she supposed to do? She's just supposed to grow old and go to Sheol and die off and not have a family of her own. That's why whoredom is rampant in our culture. That's why so many whores. That ain't just the only reason, but that's part of the reason. So it say that it's going to be excellent and comely for them that are escaped of Israel. Escaped what? The wrath that's coming. See, you got to understand that the Most High made the covenant with the man. So just like Yahuah Elohim is our banner, a man is going to have to be your banner. And it just can't be any man. It got to be a man in covenant with Yahuah. That's the only way you gonna receive protection in the hour that's coming. If that man is not abiding by the covenant, you in him is subject to destruction. I'm telling you, man, the time that's coming, y'all women gonna have to get right, or y'all gonna get left, I promise you. Y'all always trying to tell a man what he can do and what he can't do, trying to be like a man. Anything a man can do, I could do better. No, you can't. We ain't equal. Ain't nothing about us equal. But y'all always want to be equal to us or be better than us. But you keep your degree. You keep your college education. We're going to see how far that gets you when the time of his wrath comes. And it shall come to pass that he that is left in Zion, what do you mean he that is left in Zion? The ones that are not deleted. That don't die. And he that remaineth in Jerusalem shall be called holy. What is holy? To be separate. Even every one that is written among the living in Jerusalem. Because he is the Elohim of the living and not the dead. And the only way you're going to receive that protection is if you come up under the covering of a man. Because that's who he made the covenant with. Man, y'all better go read that Bible, man. Y'all better go read that scripture and stop playing. You know what I'm saying? Because anytime when you go look in them scriptures, there is a distinction made between the man and the woman. The man, when a woman had a baby, a male child, 7 days she was unclean, and on the 8th day that baby was to be circumcised. And after that 7 days, something like that, you have to go read it. I can't quote it to you verbatim. But with the woman, it was like if she had a female child, it was like 2 weeks because y'all a bloody mess. You know what I'm saying? And y'all keep going on in y'all ways. You know what I'm saying? Because we going to see real soon who y'all be running to. Because like I said, you know what I'm saying? The man has to have a covering. And Yahuah Elohim, Yahushua, which is his Torah, is our covering. See, they ain't going to explain this to you in church. You know what I'm saying? I would say a lot of other things, but I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Because we just going to find out in the end. You ain't going to be able to be no abomination and think you're going to receive some grace. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? You better get right or get left and stop playing like money is everything, because money ain't everything. Because in the time that's coming, your money ain't going to be able to save you. It's only going to be a man in relationship with Yahuah Savo, the King of heaven and earth, that's going to be able to save you, who has made Yahuah his banner, who has made Yahuah his righteousness. That's the only way you're going to be saved. Think I'm playing if you want to. That's why I said that in Isaiah 4. It's going to be 7 women to 1 man. And y'all steadily running around here trying to possess a man and trying to tell him what he can't do, like y'all running something. And then wonder why your man running around cheating on you. And then you try to go out there and do the same thing and get left. It's only cheating if he lied to you and didn't tell you. And didn't give you a chance to use your free will. But because y'all don't know the scriptures and y'all don't know the word, yeah, you can sit there cheating because y'all want to adopt this European mind state. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Peace and blessings.